Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Molecular Kitchen, where we cook and also talk about different scientific and historical aspects of cooking. And right now I am in front of magnificent Atlantic Beach. This is Riviera Beach in Massachusetts. The weather is really nice, sunny, but it's kind of breezy. I'm feeling a little cold and having like a coffee. Now, we not only drink coffee, but also coffee is used in various types of cookings. For example, this cake, Tiramisu cake, to make that you need coffee. So let's today talk about coffee and make tiramisu cake. So let's get started.
To make tiramisu we need cake, and I'll be making a cake using the same cake batter that I have shown in our previous cake video. I'll be baking this cake at 350 degrees, and this cake is baked now. I made two cakes, one for fresh eating and the other one for making tiramisu. To make the tiramisu, we need to make a cream filling. For that I need heavy whipping cream, mascarpone cheese around 8 ounces, sugar, 1 cup of sugar, 4 egg yolk, and some coffee. I'll be using half of this coffee to make a coffee liquor, and half I'll be using to spread on top.
If you think chemically, coffee contains that compound called caffeine, and caffeine is actually a psychoactive drug. It actually stimulates our central nervous system and removes all the drowsiness we have. Now, how it does that? Basically, it blocks the activity of adenosines. So adenosines actually make us a little drowsy, and this caffeine compound blocks the adenosines receptor, and that's how it removes the drowsiness.
I'll be slicing this cake horizontally in 2 slices. Cooking the egg yolk and sugar mixture in double boiler. So while the water is boiling, I'll break the eggs and separate the egg yolk from the egg whites. And what is a double boiler? It's basically a pot with boiling water, and then we'll place another pot, and in that we'll cook the egg yolk and sugar and make a cream out of that. And why do we need it? Because if we cook the egg yolk in direct heat, it will cook really fast, and it will also make it crumbly. But we want a smooth texture and a cream-like consistency. So I'm pouring the egg yolks in a glass bowl, and you can use any metal if you want. And I'll be placing this mixture on that boiling water, and you just need to make sure that your temperature is on medium, and the water, when it's boiling, it's not touching the upper bowl. That's it. It's really simple. You can melt butter or make or melt chocolate using this same method. It's very easy. And this water is slightly boiling now, so I'm placing the other pot on top, and just you have to whisk it, keep on whisking it, make sure that it's not getting cooked really fast. That's why you need to whisk it. So how do you know that it's cooked? It will change its color, it will change its texture, it will be light and shiny, like glossy. So it took me about 6 to 7 minutes to cook the egg and sugar mixture. and you can see, as you can see, it's slowly changing its texture, and you can do it at home. It's not hard at all, and it's also getting thinner and cream-like. As you can see, it has already changed its color. You just need to be a little patient and it will be done very quickly. I'm scraping the sides so that everything gets cooked evenly, and it looks like it's done now. So I'm removing the pot from the boiling water and it needs to cool down. While it's cooling, I'm making coffee liquor. I'm using around 2 teaspoons of coffee in a half cup of warm water. It's instant coffee, so it will dissolve instantly. If you need more, you can make some more.
Coffee contains a lot of other chemicals. For example, it contains a lot of acids and antioxidants and thousands of volatile organic compounds, and these are volatile because it quickly evaporates into air, and so that's why freshly ground coffee is much better in terms of flavor, because it contained all of these volatile compounds. But if it gets old, some of the compounds might get lost. It contains a lot of antioxidant, as I said, and antioxidants actually in general good for our health because it removes the free radicals in our body. And free radicals particularly really harmful because they are really active and they can do a lot of damage to our cells or DNA. So these antioxidants in coffee remove those free radicals and make us healthy. If you think about the acids or antioxidant, chlorogenic acids, CGA, is one of the acid or antioxidants in coffee that is in significant amount. Also, it is bitter in taste, and so that's one of the reasons why coffee is bitter.
I'm taking the mascarpone cheese out of the jar or box, and I will be softening it by just gently whisking it or rubbing it in the bowl, and then I'll be adding it to the egg yolk and sugar mixture. It has cooled down now, and I'll be mixing them together. Now I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream in this bowl, and I am whisking it with my hand mixer so that it makes a soft peak, a light peak, and then we'll be adding the mascarpone cheese, egg yolk and sugar mixture in this whipped cream. We'll be combining everything together very, very gently. We have worked so hard to incorporate air in this mixture, so try not to lose it. That's why I'm just slowly mixing everything together, and right like that the cream filling is done. And right now we are ready to assemble this cake. This pan I'll be using to assemble the cake. I'll be making a 2-layer cake. You can make it 3 or 4 layer also. So I have this mascarpone cheese and egg yolk, whipped cream and sugar mixture in it, and I have some dry coffee to sprinkle on top of the cake. And here I have the coffee liquor. Now we are ready. So I am just placing it at the bottom and slowly I'll be adding this coffee liquor. What I'm doing here is just moistening the cake and trying just to make it damp, not too soggy. And on top of it, I'm just adding the cream filling and then applying it all over. So this tiramisu is an Italian dessert. It's a cake. It's so light and fluffy in texture and also in taste. So this is the second layer. I am repeating the same thing, just using some coffee liquor, and you can touch it and feel it. It needs to be just moist and not too wet, otherwise the cake will fall apart. I have learned it a very hard way, just so you can trust me. And just a tip, so the rest of the sauce I am adding on top. Looks like I have a lot more than I needed, but it's okay. It's good to have more than less. And it looks like it's about to overflow. So I am wiping the excess from the rim, and with this strainer I'll be sprinkling the coffee on top like that. So I am making it for our anniversary. So I have a heart shape paper cut, and on it I have a tape sticking so that when I want to take it, it will be easy. And just like that, and I'm slowly sprinkling the coffee dust on this cake. You just need to cover the surface area. So this is the final cake. I have removed the paper from it. In Italian, tiramisu means cheer me up or pick me up. Hope this video had cheered you up. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next week.